From building a city in the sky to discovering the lost underwater world of Atlantis, creativity can take you to many different places. Creativity has shown to be an important aspect in the educational process, but if schools take it away, even without realizing it, they're not giving us the education we deserve to its highest potential. This can impact us in many different ways because of the fact that everybody learns differently. But just because everybody learns differently doesn't mean that it's okay to completely remove the creative aspect of learning altogether. Kids have a weird way of thinking. We all know it. We know that little kids especially can tell the most wildly creative stories. Like, oh no, this person took my juice box, when in all actuality, the teacher was just cleaning up. This is called creativity. Creativity is the ability to express what and how we think. You can express your individual creativity in the way you talk, act, and dress. A common misconception is that you're only creative if you were born that way, and that is completely not true. While there isn't a creative gene, a lot of people have shown to show their creativeness as early as being babies. Some people like to dance, sing, play pretend, dress up, as well as take up sports. These are characteristics that will later evolve into a deeper creativity. You know the actual definition of creativity, but what is it and how does it apply to school? Creativity is the ability to think outside the box and to problem solve in the most unusual way. Take a standard multiplication problem. This is the standard way of teaching it, which is how we're taught in school. But there's a more complex, if you will, way to solving it called lattice. If you think about it, someone had to have come up with this. They didn't understand the standard way it was being taught to them and used their individual creativity to change the way we, as mathematicians, will think now and forevermore. Now, I know what you're thinking. School is important, and our main focus when we come to school should be getting an education. This is true. Education is the foundation for our entire lives, but just because it's important doesn't mean it can't be fun. According to a study done by DoSomething.org, multiple studies have concluded that curricular and extracurricular after-school activities have shown to keep high-risk dropout students stay in school. Creative outputs are good for children because they allow some cool-off time from learning basic arithmetic. Maybe you don't think of monkeys flying airplanes or dogs who speak like we do, and that's okay. A lot of people actually believe that creativity should be in our standards. According to a study done by Adobe, 68% of respondents believe that creativity should be in our standards. What does this mean? This means that the standards that require us to take the 5 main courses, reading, writing, science, math, and history, also require us to take an extracurricular course like music or art. This allows us to have the fun little break we need while still expanding our mind in different ways. Creativity in the school system is an important aspect in the educational process. Without the school system realizing it, they take a piece of our individual creativity out each day when we're told to do it according to the book. There was a great quote by Albert Einstein that reads, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the whole world, stimulating progress and giving birth to evolution." Thank you.